Salute, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order, peace and power to the people that struggle. Top of the AM, top of the AM. As you come on in, please know that this is a safe space. Please know that this is a space for learning, for getting learned up. Please know that this is, excuse me, that this is a space for educating, being educated. Know that this is a space of reading, assessing, discussion, dialogue, conversation, questions and answers. Come on, man. This is a space of unity and love. This is your space, but hold on, wait a minute. My classroom assists the answers. You come on in. Please put all funding information in the chat for the duration of the class. Please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Listen up. If you or anyone you know has an anger issue, if you need your anger managed so you can perform, please, man, book an assessment. You see where we at with it. We got Draymond, NYPD and folks on the court. So listen, if you know you need anger management or you believe your child, your wife, man, your side piece, if you believe they need anger management, please book an assessment, man. Let me figure it out. Let me help you. Okay? If you or anyone you know is in a domestic violence situation or believe that you are in this type of paradigm, listen, please book an assessment. The life you save could be your own. This is not going to be a long, drawn-out class, let me tell you. Let me shout who in the building. I see Rashida up. Boy, Rashida up with me. First in line in the building. Ooh, Vaughn Joyner. You get a 55 early in the morning. Mark Lewis, what up, what up? Tony G, salute. Sean Jenkins, GB, what up? Gene. Uh-oh. We got France in the building. I know we don't have France in the building. Desmond Elmore, salute. Jason Reels, I know you up and about. Hey, Cookie. What's good? Zone 864. You right there. Philip Boone, you right there. Uh-oh. Quiet Storm, you get a 55. Be saluting, you getting a 55. Will, what up, Rod? Who is that? Ed, 1050. You've been missing since like September. You get a 55. Ken Williams, what up? Clarice, I see you. Saul, okay. Black Leaf, Jane Nostrin, okay. What's going on? Angel Dickerson, what up? Listen, I'm telling you, not going to be a long, drawn-out class. Somebody tag Draymond Green. Tell him he needs to get to class. Tell him he needs anger management, and it is beyond a question. Beyond a question. Now, we know, if you know basketball, many people in this class, especially my fellas, are avid fans of the sport. Okay? So they watch. And they might have been watching last night. Me, I wasn't watching. I was making an attempt to find a nickel and a dime somewhere. You know. You know how it is. So I was peeking some of the games were blowouts and stuff like that. But listen, when I seen what happened, I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? Is that the NBA? Or are we watching the WWF? Right. Not the WWE. Not that entertainment. The WWF. We talking Jimmy Superfly Snooker and all that shit. Because I'm like, Draymond, what are you doing? That dude all in the choke. He was just beefing with them the other night. And people don't understand that. See, if you're not a sports fan, you don't know that this has been brewing. It's been brewing for a long time. But hold on. Draymond has had this inner rage for quite some time. Why? Most people don't know his history. And they don't know the history of Saginaw. Saginaw, Michigan. And its deep-rooted racial biases that might have formulated his behavior and his response to the world. Let's not play. So we watching him choke out Rudy Gobert after Klay Thompson got into a little jersey pulling fisticuffs, right? Now, come on now, looking up. Where's Rudy Gobert from? French. He's French. From France. Okay? Now, what most don't know, that France was one of the first imperialist nations on the planet. Even to this day, French colonialism has destroyed much of the African diaspora, much of the continent. What? We don't know? We don't know that they speak French or French Creole in Haiti. We don't know that Louisiana, French Quarter. We don't know about the Louisiana Purchase. We know these things. But do we know about the French and it's having a very, very, very heavy impact in spaces, well, should I say different sections of Michigan? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Saginaw specifically. And its police department and everything. Right? When we hear about Michigan, we always think Detroit. But you got Ann Arbor, you got Lansing, you got a lot of little spots where the red zoning, where the lack of equitable education, you dig what I'm saying? Lack of equitable housing and land ownership and things of that such. You dig? Come on now. That builds in people. And it definitely has an impact on how the children view the world. Right? So Draymond might be getting his reparations on court. Never know. We never know. But we know he is consistently in a enraged space on a basketball court. We're talking basketball. We're talking about running up and down the court. We're talking about shooting threes. We're talking about blocking. We're talking about rebounding. We ain't talking about being on the goal line, pushing your way through 2 or 3 yards to get to a touchdown. We ain't talking about being in the ring, right? In the first, second, and third rounds trying to get a knockout. We're talking about basketball. Basketball always been the fly guys. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know, right, TT Santiago, right, Rashida, basketball fly guys, right? I walk like a ball player and all that. Not fisticuffing and all that. That was Dow Dawkins and then Anthony Mason and all them dudes started with that wildness, you know. But Draymond in this era, these millennials, what y'all fighting for? What you all tight for? So it goes to show that there's something up in them. He even had a special with Deepak Chopra, like he knows some shit. Be sick of them. They be putting these people up to be holistic and know-it-alls when it comes to dealing with some of the spiritual and emotional phases that people go through when we're dealing as melanated folks with this oppression, with colonialism, with imperialism. But these Deepak Chopra ass cats can't never talk to Whitey and get them to figure out why the hell they want to dominate the world, why they want to oppress the world. They can't never fix the military, Marine Corps generals and the Air Force and the Navy admirals that be bombing black folk. They're going to speak to us, though. To try again, I always tell you, their main objective is to get you comfortable in your oppression so they can continue to play in your grippers and take your labor. You dig? So Draymond might be going through a lot of shit, or was going through it as a child that people didn't touch. That's why he need to reach out. Somebody need to tag him so he could come to the hip-hop anger management specialist so we could figure it out. Because they already been trying to push him out of the league for some time now, talking about his worth, his value, trying to get him up out of it. We see the other night when he was beefing with the young boy. Damn, what's the young boy name, man? Anthony Edwards. And when you watching that, you can see Steph like, come on, just play ball. Like Steph don't want none of that. But he know that Draymond is off. He don't want to get hooked on, right? Like pool. So Steph be, that's Draymond, he gonna do his thing. But he was tight the other night. So this been brewing. But it is all because of the themes that he had in his life, his upbringing. Saginaw, Michigan, man, them blacks there have to stick together. You dig? They have to. Let me read a little something to you. The racial composition of the police department and the selection criteria used to hire police is the starting point. Black folks want police who understand and care about them. Police who have a reasonable amount of cultural competency. Police who understand that Saginaw looks like not what Saginaw looks like, not just from the top down, but from the bottom up. They have racial, deep embedded racial issues in Saginaw, Michigan. You understand what I'm saying? Deep. And that has an impact on how they view the world. Look, check it out. If you want the black community to trust the Saginaw Police Department, then include black people in it. If Saginaw's population is 45% black, absent discrimination, its police department should be close to that percentage. For years, Saginaw's leadership has asserted that the certain selection criteria in the city charter and or its union contracts prevent it from hiring more black officers. So they've been having issues. And the issues go way back. Check this out. Hold on. Check it out. Because shit was deep. Do you know that Saginaw had a crazy race riot when it had its first black mayor? Most people don't know that. They don't know that. Do y'all know that? Do you know that Draymond was birthed around and in all of that? See, we the 60s babies. So we know we were birthed for the revolution. We were birthed to become warriors when you was born in 66, 67, 68, 69. So by the time these babies is being born in 80, 81, 82, 83, that's a whole different energy we placing on them. Now the ones born after that, 86, 87, 88, 89, those who were born from addiction didn't have that nurturing, didn't have that educating. All they felt was the pressures from the wars that we were fighting. Okay? Those pressures of that Black Power movement. I'm just giving it to you straight up. Now, check it out. Mayor of Saginaw, Marsh, was the city's first African-American mayor during a time when the 1967 Detroit riot threatened to spill north. Marsh was concerned about the threat of the violence from both sides. Racially and literally, he ordered that a drawbridge connecting the two sides of the city be raised to stem the flow of traffic from both sides. This was a Black mayor. This is how deep this shit gets. So when we're looking at these individuals and you're asking yourself, damn, why are they so mad? They have millions of dollars doing what they love to do. It gets thick. What was the themes? How did they become these individuals? Race riots and all that, being born outside of what we as New Yorkers just happen to be graced with, conscious communities, consciousness, right? Information, knowing how to fight back and push back. A lot of these cities were isolated from a lot of that. Purposely. You dig? Purposely. So we seen him through the years. We seen him select who to get busy with. We seen how he operates. But the chokehold? NYPD shit? Live on TV. And specific to someone who is French. Right? Made a beeline right for him. Now, we do know that we don't know what Rudy was doing. We don't know if he was going at Clay or trying to break shit up, but we know he ain't have a shot. Because Draymond ran and then jumped. I'm telling you, he was watching too much WWF. He was watching something as a youngin'. Who does that? Who does that? Run? Yeah, okay, we seen Artest run up into the stands and do his thing. And Steven Jack. He went to hold his man down. Yeah, I'm going up in the stands with mine. Hold him down. But Draymond, he was on the court. You ran and jumped. Put the Melvin on him. Like you was waiting for that. He couldn't wait and he held it tight. Rudy was like this, yo, hold on. Wait a minute. He was going down hard and fast. He couldn't breathe. Like, yo, what is this? No fight back. Because he understands the history of the French as well. He know what his people did and done. He is French. So he don't know much of the WWE. He don't have that history. He just felt himself going down. He know about what he see on TV. He know them chokeholds. He seen that. So he thinking, this is it. 7 feet, 7'1". And I got this wild man on me. Because, they look at Draymond like he the Mike Tyson of the NBA. Like he oaking them. Xavier McDaniel, he ain't none of that. He's still a young man who believed that if he took this path, that he would feel good about himself. Excelling on the court in high school, in college, then get to the league, get rings, defense specialist and all that. But he don't feel good because he knows what's going on still to this day in Flint. Right? He still knows what's going on inside. Now he's trying to help him figure it out. So he's not with the bullshit. Easily triggered. If Deepak Chopra failed and couldn't help him, don't you think he should come see me? I don't know, because y'all don't come see me. So I don't know. I'm serious. I don't know. Y'all ain't been coming through. And I know it's early, but damn it. Classroom assistants ain't even up in the spotty spot. Because see how you do? See if I don't notify everybody. That's what sometimes it take me a little bit longer. Because I literally have to send out invites and stuff. You dig? Because, of course, you two want that intelligence out there. But shit, man, it's rough. It gets difficult. So imagine this player who every time he's at practice or in the press conference, and you always feel that energy that people making an attempt to trigger you. And then you get on court and no one understands you. And now you're getting older. They're trying to push you out. Trade rumors, this, that. Excuse me. Wondering if you're valuable, not only to that team, but to any team. You got to deal with a lot. A lot. So when you're watching them put the Melvin on somebody, and we talking about that, man, we ain't talking about the Grippergate that Melvin put on in the movie. We talking about the jail yoke, the snooker shit, right? Shit that he put on Bob Backlund, the magnificent Don Morocco choke shit. We got a question when Draymond was coming to play the Knicks or coming to play the Nets. Was he sneaking up in there to 1 Center Street and getting specialized training by the NYPD? I got to go check that shit out. I got to research that. Yeah, I got to research that. Yeah. Hold on, what? Did you say, Dallas? Yeah, we can't, nah. It's funny because me and my day one was talking about Ron Artest just yesterday. Nah, ain't nobody messing with the Ron Artest. Listen, Ron Artest used to come through East New York to the Gersh Park, to the Gersh games, barefoot. And then walking around barefoot in NYC. He a wild onion. They don't want no problems with him. He walking on glass and them Heineken bottle tops. Them harsh. He crushing them shits with his feet. Ain't nobody want nothing from Ron Artest. Ah, man. He hood. He NYCHA raised. That's a whole different conversation. Ah, Draymond don't want none of that. No. That's Big Artest. You crazy? That's Metal World. Love us some Artest. Big, strong ass project dude. Nah, and that's a whole different struggle right there. You ain't fisticuffing with that on court. Nah, not these new age dudes. Nah, he way out of line. Nah, babe. I seen that with my own eyes. I said, damn, that's Artest. Kind of sneaker, you know, we always looking for what kind of kicks a dude got on. Yo, what he gonna be wearing? Nigga was barefoot in the spotty spot. Stepping all over blunt filling and all that. In the park like this. Dolo. Nah, you don't want no problems with that. Nah, Draymond can keep on hitting dudes like Poole and shit. Hitting dudes that never been hit in the face. And we know, I don't care how tall Gobert is, we know he ain't got no type of knuckle game. Cause damn, he ain't even try to slip out when he seen it coming, like try to get away from the yoke. Nah, he got caught right up in it. And oh, hold on, wait a minute, he going down. Going down. 2 minutes into the game ain't even start. That's what I'm telling you. Draymond needs anger management from the hip-hop anger management specialist because he was triggered 2 nights before the Sunday game. They still playing with these dudes. He might have still been triggered from the Poole incident. He might have still been triggered from a while. So, listen. All I can ask y'all to do, I'm serious, is book an assessment, right? DM me on Instagram, Messenger, Twitter, book an assessment. Green screen, $ Bliz, BLIZ 155. PayPal, Karim J586. Get it in. Because Draymond about to lose his job. He's about to lose his gig. I'm telling you, they're trying to get him out of the league. They're trying to get a lot of these older individuals out of the league because they know they worth. Don't not understand your worth and your value. All right? Don't go to work after you talking about you been in my class all year, you don't deserve no 55, and then you go to work and Susie Ann Feinstein talks about some shit at the coffee maker, like who spilled this sugar granules at the coffee maker, and you go off. And I done been telling your ass to book an assessment, and now you get fired and shit. No. I've been telling y'all this, I don't know how long on social media. Everybody could use an assessment to figure out if you really good. You may believe you good, but it happens. Look, we just had a issue last night. A landlord hit up his tenants and his girl, bodied 3 of them. Come on. I hurried up and wouldn't pay my rent. I don't want no problem. I'm like, yo, hold up. Shit, let me scrape it up. Yo. Son, I'm short. I need a low. So let me pay this. Dudes is wilding in the community now. His anger issues is up to here. So don't come over here with that bullshit. I'm telling you right now, Draymond need help. A lot of y'all need some help. Oh, that Deepak Chopra and all them old weirdos. Nah, man. Get it right. Book an assessment. Okay? Because I don't need to see none of y'all choking nobody out on the news. I don't need to see none of y'all coming on because you know how y'all get on IG and want to talk about your problems and doing your lives and crying, oh, why they fired me? Pink slip and the holidays is coming because your ass ain't getting no assessment. That's why. Now your ass on IG crying when I've been telling you. You could get triggered like that. And you don't know how to de-escalate, anything liable to happen. You're going to suffer consequences. So let's find out or figure out what's going to be Draymond's consequences for these actions. I know he wants reparations bad for his people, but that ain't the way to go about it on the basketball court. All right? He trying to get reparations for the last 200 years for the shit that's been going on in Michigan. Nah, man, Rudy Gobert ain't got that around his neck. Reparations ain't around the neck of NBA players. Okay? So again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Believe in my belief in you. And we'll be back. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. But I'm telling you, book an assessment. Book an assessment for your ass be toe up somewhere. And then it's too late. I can't help you then. Especially if they send your ass to the hoop scowl. Can't help you. All right? Get it now.